You! Where are you now? Hey, Sadie! Why aren't you answering your phone? Where are you hanging out?
Conrad, I was shopping and just noticed.
What do you mean by not being home yet?
I didn't stop anywhere. I went to the supermarket on my way home from work as usual. You seem to be home earlier than usual. What's the matter? That's unusual.
What? It doesn't matter when I come home, it's up to me.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm just doing my usual thing at my usual time, so I'm not doing anything that would make you angry.
If you have time to argue with me about every little thing, just finish your shopping and cook dinner.
Yes.
You haven't even drawn my bath yet.
I'm doing it after I get home from work, like I always do.
You're supposed to finish before I get home.
I can't do it any earlier. I work too.
Damn it. You say this and you say that. You're really not that loving. That's why both me and Kayla dislike you.
You're the one who made her dislike me.
Huh? Don't blame me for making you disliked. Kayla says she's hungry too, and she's irritated because of you. Do you want Kayla to hate you any more than this?
Okay, I understand. You want me to cook dinner. Okay then. I'll finish my shopping and go home. Hey, Dad. I've been thinking about this for a little while now. You don't really need that old lady anymore.
What's wrong all of a sudden, Kayla? Where are you now?
I just got off work. I'm on the train going home.
Oh, well, you must be tired. So what do you mean we don't need her?
It's been a year since Grandma died. I'm going to start working this fall. The company that offered me a job is a little far from the house. I'm thinking of taking the plunge and living on my own.
What?
In other words, if you get rid of the old lady, you can marry that beautiful girlfriend of yours and have a lovey-dovey newlywed life.
What? Oh, you knew about her?
I happened to see you holding hands in front of the station about 3 days ago. She's younger than Mom, she's beautiful, and she's so much nicer than her. Are you thinking of remarrying her or something?
What? Well, it's not that I haven't thought about it.
That's definitely the way to go. You should just get rid of that old hag. I'm rooting for your love, Dad.
Oh yeah, right. Thanks.
Hey, old lady. What are you doing spacing out at home? You know it's my day to move into an apartment. Good morning, Kayla. Of course I know. Should I help you with something? Give me a break. I don't want you touching my stuff, so don't be at home today. What? I don't want you helping me, and I don't want you to see me off. Don't come home until I leave. Oh my God. You really have grown up to be a hopeless child, haven't you? Huh? Well, that's understandable. I guess it's the result of more than 20 years of upbringing by that wife bully of a grandmother, and your father is like that too. What's that? I don't get it. Don't badmouth my favorite grandma and dad. Yes, I'm sorry. I don't expect you to understand. Don't worry about it. I'll do as you ask. Maybe I'll just go and do all my own errands too. Why don't you just get out of there? You're in the way.
Hey, Sadie. You know it's Kayla's moving day today, right?
Yes, I do. Of course I know. She's been working hard all morning packing her stuff.
You're her mother, too, after all. What the hell do you mean by not helping her? I can't believe you went out today.
I asked her if she needed any help. She said she didn't and didn't want me to see her off. And she told me not to come home until she had left. So I decided not to come home until this evening. If you have a problem with that, please check with her first.
Oh, so that's how it is.
She told me suddenly this morning, so I haven't been able to prepare dinner, do laundry, clean, or anything.
Well, today is special. I'll let it go this time.
I see. Thanks for that. Well, I have some things I need to get done, so you won't be able to reach me until tonight.
I see. Do as you please.
Yes, I'll do as I please. Conrad, what on earth is the meaning of this?
What? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
I'm almost home. Why is all my stuff in the garbage bin down the street? Some of that stuff is furniture and electrical appliances. You have to pay to have that taken away.
What? Why the hell do you think? I'll tell you why I threw it out. You don't have to come back anymore.
Huh?
I mean, how can you live with me and my daughter hating you for over 20 years? You've got a lot of nerve, don't you?
Huh? Let's put aside your dislike for me. It was you and your mother who made Kayla hate me, wasn't it? Your mother was Kayla's main caregiver. You told me that I should take care of all the housework because I was your wife. From Kayla's point of view, I think she would have had to hate a mother who didn't take care of her. And if she saw me being disrespected and abused every day, it's no wonder she became like that.
Shut up. Anyway, Kayla is now a working adult, and I have no use for you as a housekeeper. Get out.
Okay, I'll leave.
I have no choice. I'll let you in the house just for today, but you'll have to leave first thing tomorrow morning.
That won't be necessary. I mean, I'm never going back there. I've already moved all my stuff out.
Huh?
I don't want you to misunderstand me, but I'm not talking about the stuff that's in the garbage. I decided to take Kayla's move as an opportunity to move in the near future. I have already signed a contract for a new house. As of yesterday, I had sorted out what I needed and what I didn't. So during the day today, I moved only the things I needed to move to the new place. I was going to throw away the rest of the stuff I didn't need when I got back today. But since I was told not to come back, I'm not going to go back there. I'm just going to turn around and go to my new house. So I'll leave it to you to dispose of the things I don't need.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I'll let you take care of the stuff that's supposed to be paid to have taken away.
So what are you saying? It's true, I just told you to get out. What you're saying now is that you were ready to leave even before that?
That's pretty much right.
Huh?
Perhaps you forgot? A little over a year ago, a couple months after your mother died, you asked for a divorce, didn't you?
Oh, I did?
But at that time, Kayla was just about to start job hunting. I was concerned that our family situation might affect her job hunting activities. I suggested that it would be better to wait until Kayla graduated from junior college, and you agreed. We decided to postpone the divorce by 1 year so that it would be around the time of Kayla's graduation from college.
Come to think of it, I do remember that conversation.
As for the financial part of the divorce, I have hired a lawyer. From now on, let's discuss it through the lawyer.
Oh, you went to the trouble of hiring a lawyer?
Yes. We've been married for over 20 years after all. I'm sure there are a lot of things that a layman wouldn't understand, such as the division of property. I think it's best to leave it to the professionals.
It's kind of a pain in the butt, but you've already asked them, right?
Yes, I did. If it's too pain in the butt, I think it's even a better reason to use a lawyer. If we do it on our own, well, we will probably just disagree, and it'll be a waste of time and effort.
I guess I don't have a choice. Okay. Hey, Sadie, what do you mean by compensation? You asked your lawyer for the division of property, didn't you? Why are you talking about me paying compensation?
Have you seen the set of evidence I gave to you yet? If you look at it, it's obvious why.
Evidence?
The report that says I found out you were having an affair with someone, and the photos and recordings that prove it. There's a lot in there. You've been cheating on me so brazenly.
What? Don't tell me you used the detective agency.
That's right. I've been aware of it for a little over a year.
Huh? Why?
I saw you at a nearby convenience store, arm in arm with a woman much younger than me. If you're going to cheat on me, you should at least do it in a place where you won't be noticed. But a nearby convenience store? I was really being taken for a sucker, wasn't I? Stalling the divorce for a year gave me time to prepare and investigate. It was a successful plan.
What the hell?
Because when you asked me for a divorce, it was right after I found out about the affair. I wasn't prepared for it.
Oh, come on. So you're saying I was being set up?
And don't talk like that. I'm not lying about what I did for Kayla. So that's what's up. From now on, I'd like you to go through the lawyer to contact me. Also, I won't renew the lease next time, so please move out by the end of this month.
What?
I've already moved out of the house, of course. It seems you haven't prepared anything yet, so you'd better hurry.
Wait, why did you just decide on your own not to renew? I still live here. I don't know if it's revenge for me kicking you out or what, but I'm the tenant. Don't screw around.
Excuse me? I'm the primary tenant.
Huh?
When your father passed away 5 years ago, we had to change the tenant agreement, but your mother was a housewife. And you also thought the procedure was a hassle, so you threw it all on me. You didn't even sign the documents, no matter how many times I asked you to. I had no choice but to become the tenant, and so that's how it happened. Since then, I have paid the entire rent of $1,200.
What?
Don't tell me you were unaware of it all along.
Well, since you mentioned it, the rent was never deducted from my account.
Well then, that's that. I've already completed the cancellation procedures. I think you'd better hurry up and arrange to move out. Hey, come on, pick up the phone. What on earth is going on at this hour? Oh, lady, you finally answered the phone. I just got a call from my dad. What the hell is going on? If it's about the divorce, I agreed to it. But since your father cheated on me, he's going to have to pay compensation. No, not that. I'm all for divorce. I mean, what kind of mother would get rid of the family house? What? I don't have a daughter. Huh? You're saying that just because you divorced my dad, you're cutting ties with me too. Do you call yourself a mother? So I was never your mother to begin with. What? What's that? I would have thought you would have been informed by now, or at least aware. What? What do you mean? I'd have to ask your father for the details, but your mother, who was very frail, died suddenly when you were 2 months old. What? Are you sure you're not my real mother? Yes, I am. I guess you didn't know. I thought you hated me even more because you were aware. Because you never told me. Your father and grandmother wanted to replace your real mother with anyone they could find, so they turned to me. A month later, I, who had originally been hired as a live-in housekeeper, became his future wife. Only a month after my own mother's sudden death? You mean Dad really liked you? No, that's not what I mean. I grew up in an orphanage and was a lifelong solitary, as I'm sure someone told you. Back then, I was naive enough to think that if I got kicked out, I'd have no place to go back to, so I had no choice but to do what they said. All I was expected to be was a formal mother and a free housekeeper in the name of wife. In that house, my opinion counted for nothing. I wasn't even allowed to take care of you. Seriously? So I was raised by my grandma my whole life? I always thought you were a lousy mother who didn't even take care of her kids. And you didn't blame me at all for calling you old lady. Yeah, I know. I wasn't the mother on the family register. I was never allowed to have any say in your upbringing or discipline in the first place. Seriously? If you don't believe me, you can look at the family register. Then you'll know that I'm telling the truth. Family registry? Well, your father and I are getting a divorce. I'll be changing my contact information soon. I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. Where are you going? Well, I explained the situation and my company understood. They have a sales office in an area which has the setting of a book I love. I asked if I could transfer and work there, and they said yes, so I'm starting a new life there now. Your favorite book? The place where it's set? You don't know what my favorite book is. You weren't interested in me. I know. Tell me where you are now. I won't tell you. I'll wish you well from afar. Well then, take care. Mother, wait! Dad, I'm confused.
What's wrong? Did something happen at the new place?
I don't know, it's all so complicated. I don't understand.
What?
I don't know how I feel about myself or you or my grandma. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Kayla?
I've always hated Mom, but you and Grandma made me that way. So it was you and Grandma who were really bad.
What's wrong with you? Did your mother say something to you?
Oh, by the way, I haven't told you where I moved to yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where?
This is where I'm going to let you just fade away.
Huh? What?
Goodbye.
Kayla was told by me that I wasn't really her real mother. She found out that the father and grandmother she believed in were the worst people. She was quite shocked. She told everyone that she would probably never get married. She decided to keep her distance from her father, Conrad. And Conrad? According to our acquaintance, he was dumped by his young fling. I wonder if it was hard on him to have no one around him. He seemed to be aging all at once. He seemed to feel left behind while his own surroundings began to move in a hurry. He was in a daze and moved out just in time. The manager told him to hurry up and get out as soon as possible, so he frantically got himself into a bachelor dormitory at work. It seems that there was a lot of whispering about the fact that such an old man has entered a bachelor dormitory full of young employees. Conrad couldn't take it anymore. Soon after, he voluntarily resigned. He's now working part-time and weeping bitterly while reminiscing about his lost family.
Hey, the thing you made this morning? What do you call it? This morning? If you're talking about this morning's breakfast, it's a panini. Is something wrong? Oh my God! You call that panini? I thought it was trash. Trash? I mean, you just put something between slices of bread and then you use that machine to heat up? It's not cooking, you know. If you are married to my son, you should be making something better than that. Even if you say that, I'm busy in the morning. I have to make packed lunches for myself and David too. I can't help but end up making simple things. It's only natural for a wife to make her husband's lunches. And did you say you are making packed lunches for yourself? Are you still working? Yes, I'm working today too. I'm on lunch break right now. My God! Why don't you quit your job already? You always use work as an excuse and not doing your job as a wife. You cooked a cold breakfast to your mother-in-law? It's unacceptable. It was cold because you woke up late, wasn't it? If you want a warm breakfast that much, why don't you make it yourself? Besides, yes, we do live in a duplex house, but I've honestly been thinking, why do I have to make breakfast for you? What's with that attitude? That's why you'll never get better at cooking. I have a good idea. Now, leave work early and come to my place. Right now? Come to think of it, I've never seen you cook. I'm sure you're not very good at it since you can only cook bad food. I'll personally check and teach you how to cook. Oh, you don't have to buy the ingredients. Or rather, you shouldn't. Being able to quickly prepare a meal with what's in the refrigerator is the true skill of cooking. Even so, paninis are a no-no. It's called cooking because you don't use a machine, but make it with your own hands. Understanding that is what it means to be a good wife. I'm sorry, I have to attend a meeting soon. What? A meeting? Yes, as an executive at an office, I have to attend this important meeting. What? You're a woman and you hold a position? What do you mean? If I am a woman, I can't hold a position? Whatever. So this is why you're bad at cooking, huh? What? This is what happens when you work too much and don't take care of your house. If you want to work like a man, you shouldn't have gotten married. Oh my. Why did David marry a woman like you? Now hurry up and finish work and come to my place. I can't do that. I have to go now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, Bianca! Hey, David. I got a message from your mother earlier. It seems like she didn't like the panini I made for breakfast. She messaged me too. Actually, she sent me a bunch of messages like, Bianca doesn't listen to me. Bianca is not doing good as your wife. Poor me, having to eat her bad cooking. Convince her to quit her job as soon as possible. I'm really sorry about my mother.
I see. Hey, I want you to be honest with me. Is my cooking really that bad?
What?
Well, I'm not a professional chef or anything, so it might not be to everyone's taste. I'm busy in the mornings, so I can't deny that I cut corners when I cook breakfast. But I don't think it's that bad.
I think your cooking is delicious. I really think you cook the tastiest food in the world, honey. I can't wait to finish my job and come home to your cooking.
I'm glad you think that way. I'm making fried chicken for dinner tonight. Eat as much as you want when you come home.
Yay, fried chicken. I feel like I can work super hard when I hear that.
That's good. I'm relieved that you don't think I'm a bad cook.
Your cooking has never been bad before. Why did my mom suddenly start saying that?
Remember that I made Thanksgiving dishes this year? After that, she suddenly started pointing out my cooking skills.
Come to think of it, that was the first time my mom ate your cooking.
Did it not suit her taste?
There's no way that's the reason. I don't understand why she'd criticize your cooking. I'm sorry about my mom. Don't worry about her. Just ignore what she says.
Okay.
But if she keeps bothering you, let me know.
Okay, I will. Thank you, honey.
But still, my mom acting like that while I'm out of the house for a business trip, it seems like something's wrong. I have a bad feeling about this.
Really? I think she's just acting like her usual self.
I don't think so. Actually, I got a plan. I can't believe you haven't quit your job yet. And what the hell is this? I can't believe you put something like this in the freezer.
What's wrong? Freezer? Do you mean our freezer?
Yes. I thought I'd use the opportunity while David's away to help you hone your cooking skills. But since you weren't here, I decided to do a surprise check of the fridge. As I thought, it was really, really bad. You are 0 out of 10 as a wife.
Could it be? Did you get into our house without permission?
It's still part of my house, so what's the big deal?
Just because it's a duplex doesn't mean our place is yours too.
I've come to kindly teach you about your bad cooking. You have no right to complain, okay? So, what in the world is this disgusting food?
What are you talking about? I haven't been cooking much lately since David's been on a business trip.
Don't play dumb. It was that thing you made. I found it in the freezer. I defrosted it and ate it. But what the heck is that?
I don't know what to say. Since David's on a business trip, I haven't made anything.
But I found it in the freezer. Was this supposed to be stew or something?
Huh? A stew?
I don't know if I'd call it stew. It tasted so bad it made me sick and I wanted to go to the hospital. All the food you make is terrible.
Is it really that bad?
Your taste buds must be really messed up that you can't even taste it. That's why your food turns out so damn awful. I almost got sick, so I threw it out. I can't let David eat something like this.
But you made that food yourself.
What?
You brought it over the other day saying you made too much, but I wasn't home, so I think you gave it to David. But we'd already eaten dinner that day, so I think David put it in the freezer. The next day, before David left on his trip, he told me it was in the freezer.
Oh my God, is that so?
Yes, but I've been working overtime, so I've been eating dinner at the company cafeteria. I've left it in the freezer without eating it yet.
That means...
I know that I don't have any leftovers other than that. I'm sure it was made by you.
Oh, I see.
So it was so bad that it almost sent you to the hospital? Then it's a good thing I didn't eat it. So the person whose taste buds are so messed up is... Actually, it's yours, huh?
Now that I think about it, I might have caught a cold. Maybe my taste buds were temporarily off?
Oh, really? In that case, you'd better rest and get some rest for today.
You're right. Well then, I will take some rest now.
Welcome back, honey. Just as you said, your mother ate the stew.
I knew it. So what did she say?
She said it was awful.
Well, of course. She told me that you set her up. She's saying crazy stuff like you added something to the food to make it taste bad. She was overreacting about it. But I was actually the one who planned to make her eat her own dish.
I remember you gave me a serious look and said I shouldn't eat it. I wondered how bad it tasted. So your mom is really bad at cooking, huh?
Yeah. She says the secret ingredients to her stew are a bag of sugar, salt, and a box of butter.
That's a lot of secret ingredients. It's not just bad, it's on a different level. And I think it's bad for your health.
Yeah, it is. I think Mom believes she's good at cooking, but she is not aware that she is cooking inedible dishes.
Is she the type of person who cooks food without tasting it?
I think so. Breakfast was just simple store-bought bread and salad, and lunch was on our own. She cooked dinner for us, but she was concerned about stomach problems, so she would eat only fruits and yogurt.
So no one said anything to her?
Even if we told her, she wouldn't listen.
Oh, I see. I can imagine that.
Right? That's the whole reason my dad and mom got divorced. But my mom still doesn't get it.
I see.
Thankfully, my sister started cooking until she left home after marriage. And I moved out of the house after graduating high school. I never thought that she would bully my wife like this. I know it's a real pain, even if it's just a short-term temporary living arrangement. I'm really sorry.
I felt a little relieved when I saw her criticizing her own stew. I think it's a big step for her to realize her lack of cooking skill. But, you know?
Yeah, I guess we can't take this anymore.
Hey, Rose. When I came home from work, the house was ransacked, and everything in the fridge is missing. You did it, didn't you?
Yes, I've moved all of your groceries to my fridge. Your clothes and stuff have been moved to my place too.
Why would you do that?
Starting today, you'll be living in my place.
What?
And you'll be resigning from your job at the end of this month.
What are you talking about?
Because of your despicable actions, I've lost my patience. You not only bully me, your mother-in-law, but you neglect your cooking and bully your husband. You neglect your family by making excuses for your work. Your rotten mindset needs to be fixed.
What are you talking about? Did I do something to you? This is going too far.
I'm doing this for your sake.
You know what? That Thanksgiving dinner?
I told you to make it from scratch, didn't I?
Yes, I did.
Don't lie. You must have ordered them from a fancy restaurant. Otherwise, there's no way they could make it taste like that.
What? Is that what you thought? I thought you didn't like them.
Of course it suits my taste if it's made by a chef. In fact, it suited my taste so well, I knew you didn't make it. I'm mad that you're trying to hide your lack of cooking skills. You are also trampling on my kindness to do something about it. You even messed up the stew I made by adding something to it. And then, you act as if what I made was bad. Having such a disgraceful daughter-in-law is truly embarrassing. I actually want you to get divorced, but I'll give you a chance first. Now hurry and come to my place.
I see.
I'm going to discipline you from today.
I don't want to.
You don't have the right to refuse me.
I'm sorry for being a bad cook. That's it. I will never cook again. How about you cook yourself starting today?
What?
I'm not coming back home today. David, you're coming back from your business trip tonight, right? Sorry, but I can't make dinner. I'm on my way from home to the hotel. I'll be staying at a hotel tonight.
What happened? I just arrived at the station.
Your mother took everything out of our fridge and put it in her house. She took all my personal items, clothes, and such too. The house was a mess when I got home earlier.
Why did that happen?
It's a long story, so I'll send you a screenshot. Read everything and you will understand why I ended up staying in a hotel.
Okay, I will check it. Mother, Bianca told me what happened. You came to our house without permission and moved most of the stuff to your place. Bianca also said she's not coming home tonight.
That's right. I was going to discipline her to be a perfect wife, but she has no guts. But don't you think it's a good opportunity?
What do you mean?
You're coming back from your business trip today, right? Starting tonight, I'll cook dinner for you for a while. You haven't eaten my food for a long time. I bet you miss the taste of your mother's cooking, don't you?
No way, I don't want that.
What?
What do you mean by discipline? What's your problem with Bianca's cooking? How dare you?
Because, like the Thanksgiving dishes.
I'm sure Bianca made all of those from scratch.
What?
I was there helping her.
So, the stew from the other day?
Bianca didn't do anything to it. That was the taste of your cooking, Mom. I don't want to remember that taste of your cooking ever again.
What? What do you mean?
I put it in the freezer as soon as I got it from you. I told Bianca not to touch or eat it. To deliberately make your cooking taste bad to belittle you. Bianca, who works at a food company and is responsible for reducing food waste, would never do such a thing.
What? Bianca does that kind of work? What? So that stew was really just what I made? That can't be true. Bianca must have done something. David, you're being fooled by Bianca. There's no way a woman like her could be in charge of a company. Wake up, David. Since she left, why not just get divorced? Let's live together, just you and me.
Mom, get out of that house as soon as possible.
What?
Did you forget that we're only living together for a limited time?
What? I thought you were joking about that.
What are you talking about? The place where you're staying is meant for Bianca's parents.
What? That's the first I've heard of that.
They're coming back from overseas next month and moving in there. I'm pretty sure I told you about it.
Wait a minute.
I won't wait. You have the nerve to bully Bianca when you are living here out of Bianca's kindness?
But if I leave here, I won't have a home. You know that I was unfairly forced out of my previous apartment.
You were kicked out of your old apartment for cooking stinky food that stunk up the room. What part of that is unfair? Did you forget that you had to pay for the damages?
That's...
In the first place, Uncle is supposed to offer you a live-in job.
What? I thought I turned that down.
You're supposed to go there as soon as Bianca's parents come back. Originally, we were going to let you stay with us until next month. And now, it just moved it up a month.
No way! I don't want that. I thought this would be my own home.
What are you talking about? That house is originally Bianca's family home.
Really?
That's one of the most important things we discussed when we decided to temporarily live together. Why would you forget all that? Because I thought you were the landlord here. After all, since you are the husband, you are higher in status than Bianca, right? And I, as the mother, would be above the wife. And you know, I thought this house would become mine too. I can't believe how selfish are you. I'm going to stay at a hotel with Bianca tonight. What? Why? Why are you surprised? There's no way I'm going back to the house where you are waiting. Please pack your stuff now. Oh no. I just called Uncle to come and get you. Get your things ready so you can leave that house by the weekend. Wait, David. I'm sorry. Please let me stay here. I don't want a live-in job. Help me. Over the weekend, Rose was picked up by David's uncle, and she was taken to a live-in job. According to what I heard, it was pretty physical work. Rose, who used to laze around, is now forced to work every day. After Rose left, we had to hire a cleaning service for the mess that Rose caused. Of course, all the cost was also billed to Rose. It will be embarrassing to welcome my parents in a messy house, you know? Unlike Rose, who doesn't have much common sense, my parents don't just barge into my house or demand breakfast be made for them. My husband and my parents are getting along well, and we're living happily now.
Hi, honey. I've just got home. Is it morning there now? You're probably in the middle of commuting to work at this time. Good luck at work, honey. By the way, you're coming back home this weekend, right? I'll pick you up at the airport. Please let me know the arrival time of your flight. Anytime after you finish work is fine. Just let me know. Talk to you later.
Hey, Ashley. Hello? Oh, I guess it's already midnight there. You're probably asleep. Listen, you messaged me earlier saying you'd come pick me up at the airport, but you don't have to bother coming. The thing is, I've decided to divorce you. Sorry it's sudden and surprising, right? Well, the truth is, I found a more attractive woman than you. She's a local Asian lady with black silky hair. I was worried when I got the overseas assignment because of the language, but coming here was really a good decision. I never thought I'd end up dating a woman like her. You know what? She speaks perfect English. Actually, she has a native English accent. I was so surprised. She told me she studied abroad when she was in college, and she worked hard to learn English. Learning a new language must be so difficult, but she's diligent. She is such a perfect lady, you know? I fell for her at first sight, and now I can't live without her. Actually, we're already living together in the apartment I rented here. Living together with such a lovely woman is like a dream. So, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? I'm planning to marry her, so please arrange to move out before I return. There's another week before I come back, so that should be enough time for you to make the necessary arrangements. Oh, by the way, as soon as I return, I'll proceed with the divorce, so please cooperate. Make sure there's absolutely no chance for you and her to run into each other. Just get your stuff packed as soon as you can.
Caleb, what the hell? Are you serious? Were you cheating on me? With a woman that you met there? I knew you always liked Asian women. Every time an Asian woman appeared on TV, you couldn't hide your excitement. But cheating with one? Really? No wonder you've been so slow to respond to me lately. Even considering the time difference, taking 5 days to reply is definitely strange. When I ask something, you only give vague answers. Now, I know why. So you're serious about her, huh? Fine. I accept the part about leaving our current home for now. But I'm not going to agree to a divorce so easily. First of all, I need you to tell me who's that woman. We'll discuss all of this when you get back. See you.
Jesus Christ, my notification is full of your messages. What the hell? You want to know who I'm dating now? Well, I guess you are interested to know. Sure, I'll send you a photo of her. Don't get too jealous, okay? Unlike your ugly face, she's extremely beautiful. Here's the photo of my baby girl. Isn't she incredibly beautiful? She looks like an actress. Her name is Lily. I still can't believe that I met her. Actually, Lily is willing to move to the US for me. Well, she's fluent in English. I'm sure she'll get used to a new environment in no time. I'm so proud to have a foreign wife. I'm going to brag about it to my friends as soon as I get back home. So Ashley, you can't compete with her. Just give up on me and go back to your parents' house or something. I'm sorry for leaving you so soon after we got married, but I met the woman of my dreams, Lily. No hard feelings, okay?
Samuel, I know you're busy, but it's really important. Can we talk?
Hey, Ashley, what's wrong?
I finally found her. I found Lily.
Oh, Lily? Where is she?
She's in overseas.
Overseas?
That's right, and she's living with my husband.
What? With Caleb? I don't really understand the situation.
Come to think of it, I didn't tell you that Caleb is currently working overseas, right? He's working abroad right now, but he's planning to return in a few days. Yesterday, he revealed his affair to me and said he was divorcing me. So when I asked him about the woman that he's dating, he proudly sent me a photo of her. And guess who it was? Lily.
What in the world? Did she really run away abroad?
I was surprised when I saw the photo too.
I see, so that's why it was impossible to find her no matter how much we searched. We haven't resolved our issues in a long time.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that trouble with her.
It's fine. Thanks for the information.
I can help you if you want.
Really?
Of course. Now it involves my husband too. They seem to plan to live in our house after returning, so that might be our chance to catch them.
What the hell? They're going to live in that house?
Insane, right? Caleb told me I should leave the house before they returned.
How audacious of them.
Can you spare some time during lunch break or after work today? Let's talk about it in person.
Sure. Can we meet at the coffee place in front of the station around 12?
All right.
I'll see you then.
Let's make them pay for what they did.
Hey, Ashley. You've already left the house, right? I arrived at the airport just now. Lily is with me, so I don't want her to run into you and get into trouble.
Don't worry about it. I've already left.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're such an understanding woman.
But I still have no intention of divorcing.
Huh? Seriously? I understand your feelings as not wanting to break up with me. I mean, I'm a handsome guy. I'm good at my job and I have a bright future ahead of me. But I don't have any feelings for you anymore. I've met a woman who is hundreds of times more attractive than you. Well, there's no point in comparing you. An American woman with a pretty Asian woman. So give up and agree to the divorce. You'll only make yourself miserable if you keep on being stubborn.
All right, I'll eventually let you go. But I'm going to have to deal with the divorce through my lawyer.
Lawyer? Why would you want a lawyer?
Because I'm going to charge you alimony.
Alimony?
Why are you so surprised? You ruined our marriage, obviously. You have to pay for what you have done.
I see.
Are you okay?
Huh? What?
I'm not sure if you understand what I'm saying. It seems like being with that woman overseas has driven you insane.
Shut up. That's not true. I'll pay you whatever you want.
Anyway, I don't want to face you guys, so why don't you just go home?
Alright. I have to go to my office now, so I just let Lily go to the house first. I gave her a spare key. Well, I appreciate your consideration.
Whatever. I'll go back to work now. I'm sure you'll be contacted about the lawyer, so please go through them from now on.
Sure. I wasn't expecting about the lawyer and alimony, but I guess it's all fine. And after all, I'm supposed to get a promotion after my overseas assignment is over. I'll be getting a lot of benefits as well. I can easily pay that small alimony in one go. Haha. You want to use a lawyer against me? Do whatever you want because I don't care. Huh. Hey, Ashley, what the hell is going on? answer me.
Oh, Caleb, did you arrive home by any chance?
Yeah, I just got home.
Welcome back.
Shut up. Why is your brother at my house?
Oh, I let him stay there just for today.
What? Why? I don't get it. When I got home and went inside the house, your brother and Lily were having a serious conversation. I was surprised and went out into the hallway, but what the hell is happening?
Do you know who that woman is?
What?
Lily was my brother's wife.
What?
She ran away from home a year ago and disappeared.
Your brother's wife? Don't talk nonsense. Lily is a foreigner. I've never heard that your brother married a foreigner.
She's a pure American.
What are you talking about? Her hair is black and she has exotic, beautiful Asian eyes with a beautiful black color. There's no way she's an American woman.
She just colored her hair, puts on Asian-style makeup, and wears colored contact lenses.
Huh? What about her facial features? No way, she definitely looks Asian.
It seems she has some plastic surgery too. I'm sure she's also had some work done to her body as well. Her breasts are much bigger than before.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, just check with my brother. He should have a copy of Lily's family register.
No way. Lily is an American woman? And she's your brother's wife? I'll never believe it. Hey, Ashley. You can come home soon.
What?
Let's not get divorced. I've decided to stay married to you. Let's live together again.
Are you serious? You're the one who asked for a divorce.
You were right. I think I lost my mind staying in a foreign country for long. After all, I don't want a divorce. Come home now.
No way.
What?
You tried to end our marriage over an Asian woman. Don't tell me you've lost your mind.
I can't help it. I was deceived by Lily.
Are you saying that you are a victim?
Exactly. I thought I got the beautiful Asian woman that I dreamed of. Turns out she was a pure American. What a disappointment. No wonder she talks like native speaker. Even if she studied hard, it's still unnatural that she can speak English so perfectly.
You're realizing it now, huh? You must have heard it from my brother, right? The reason why she was overseas.
Oh yeah. Your brother found out about her affair and demanded alimony. Lily didn't want to pay and ended up fleeing overseas. There she met me, a man who loves Asian women. She thought that if we got married and changed her last name, it would be harder to get located, even if she went back to the States. That's why she started dating me.
Yep, that's what my brother told me too.
I had no idea that she used me to get away from your brother.
That's right. When we got married, Lily had already left my brother. That's why you didn't know that they were married. Lily probably didn't know that you were her sister-in-law's husband.
That's right. Lily and I were together without knowing anything about it. So it's not my fault after all, right? We can call off the divorce, right?
That's not how it works. It won't change the fact that you were having an affair.
But I decided to break up with Lily, so please, forgive me.
Just because you broke up with her, it doesn't change the fact that you cheated on me.
Don't be so stubborn, honey. Deep down, you don't really want a divorce, do you?
No, I don't. In fact, I'd like to get a divorce right now.
Then why didn't you agree to the divorce right away? That's because you still have feelings for me, right? You really love me, don't you? Be more honest with me.
Don't say disgusting things.
What?
I have no feelings for a scumbag like you. The reason I didn't divorce immediately is, after my brother's case, I decided it would be a good time to get rid of you after all the sanctions.
All the sanctions?
I meant alimony. I'll be claiming alimony from you, but I'll also be claiming it from Lily.
Oh,
Of course, I'll ask you to pay it all in one lump sum.
Wait. Paying it all at once is a bit...
What? Didn't you say something the other day, like, I can easily pay that small alimony in one go?
Actually, when I went to the office today, I was ordered to transfer to a small regional office in a rural area. They didn't even offer me a raise.
Ah, you've been demoted, right?
You don't have to be so clear.
Why did they transfer you?
The company found out that I was having an affair during my overseas assignment. They told me they couldn't promote such an unscrupulous employee.
I see. You should be grateful that you still have a job. If I were the president, I'd fire the scum who cheat on their wife while on overseas assignments.
So that's why paying it all at once is a bit tough for me. I went to so many places with Lily overseas that I don't even have any savings left.
I don't care. I won't change my mind about requesting a lump sum.
But...
Anyway, a lawyer will come by later, so please explain your side to them instead of to me.
Oh no.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention the most important thing.
Huh? What is it?
Once we divorce, pack your things and leave.
What? I have to leave?
Of course.
I thought you were leaving.
For the sake of my brother talking to Lily, I've just left the house temporarily. This house is rented under my name.
What? Really?
I've been renting since before we got married.
But when you get married, isn't it automatically updated in your husband's name?
Are you dumb? I haven't done any procedures, so it's still in my name.
I see.
Well, then get the hell out of here.
Wait, but where should I go?
Why don't you just stay at your parents' house for now? Your father should be there soon to pick you up.
What? Why is my father coming here?
I've told your parents all about this. They were furious, especially your father. You should prepare yourself.
Hey, don't scare me like that. My father won't hold back when he's angry.
I know.
Oh no.
Well then, goodbye.
Ashley, thanks for yesterday. Sorry for staying at your place for a while. I really appreciate it.
No worries. How are you doing? Confronting her like that must have been tough.
It seems Lily didn't expect me to be waiting for her. She panicked, and it was quite a scene. Well, confronting her directly was my choice. In the end, Lily gave in and agreed to talk, so it worked out.
That's good. You did great.
Oh, by the way, yesterday after you messaged Caleb, about 10 minutes later, his father arrived at the house. As soon as he saw Caleb, he shouted at him. And then he caught Caleb trying to run away and threw him on his back.
Ouch, that sounds painful.
I've never seen someone being thrown up like that before, so I was really shocked.
I heard his father used to do wrestling when he was young.
After that, Caleb went to his knees and started to apologize to his father, and his father picked him up, put him in the car, bailed everyone out, and drove away.
I can imagine his father doing that. His father really dislikes dishonesty. Caleb has been afraid of him since he was a kid.
I see. Well, I guess we are moving forward in a good way now.
Yeah, I think so.
When everything settles down, how about we go for a drink? I'll buy you a drink, of course.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, see you soon.
Even after that, Caleb kept insisting that he didn't want a divorce. My lawyer visited both Caleb and Lily's parents' homes, and a few months later, the divorce was successfully finalized. I received the agreed-upon lump sum for compensation from both of them. My brother also managed to collect the full amount he had claimed from Lily. According to what I heard from Caleb's dad, after being transferred to a regional office, Caleb resigned from his job. Rumors of his affair during his overseas assignment had spread even to the regional branch. His superiors and colleagues looked at him coldly. In the end, he reached a breaking point mentally and decided to quit his job. Following this, his dad stepped in to assist him in finding new employment. Fortunately, Caleb was hired by an acquaintance who owns a company, and it appears that he is now working in a new challenging environment with strict supervisors. Lily, on the other hand, had to get a loan to pay alimony. Despite attempting to return to her parents' home, she was disowned. She's now working part-time as a live-in worker and desperately trying to pay off her debts. As for me, I am enjoying the freedom of living alone in the apartment I have been living in. Now that the alimony has been paid and my brother seems to settle things with Lily, I am thinking of inviting my parents and going on a family vacation.
Honey, my mom passed away.
I see.
Dad and I took care of her at the hospital just now. I think it was a peaceful end. I was prepared for it, but it's still sad.
I'm sure Emily was happy to have a kind daughter taking care of her until the end. I wish I could have been there to see her off. I'm so sorry I had to go abroad on a business trip at a time like this.
It's your job. Can't be helped. You can say goodbye at the funeral.
Got it. When's the funeral?
Day after tomorrow. Honey, you're supposed to arrive in the early morning the day after tomorrow, right? Come directly from the airport to the ceremony hall. I know it's a hassle, but please do it.
I understand. I'll sleep on the plane. I'll be fine.
Thanks, honey. Okay, now, I have a lot of stuff to do, so I'll see you later.
Okay. Rachel, sorry. The plane's not flying because of a strike. I don't even know when it's gonna fly, so I can't go back there. I'm sorry I can't attend the funeral tomorrow.
A strike? What do you mean?
The airport employees are on strike. No flight tonight. I'm gonna have to stay at the airport too.
Oh no! I can't believe they're on strike at a time like this.
What a day. Emily really took care of me. I wanted to attend the funeral and say goodbye to her, but...
Yeah, but there's nothing you can do. I'm sure Mom would understand. Maybe you can make it to the burial.
I don't think I'll be able to make it. I hate the company for putting me on an overseas business trip at such a time of the year.
By the way, you said your colleague Amy was with you, right?
Yeah, why?
I met her this afternoon.
What? Where?
At the lobby of the hospital by chance. She said her son had influenza and she went to see a doctor. I thought she was on a business trip with you, so I was so surprised.
Oh, my bad. They changed it to someone else at the last minute. Must be because her son was sick. So, it was influenza, huh?
That's right.
Did Amy say anything else?
Nothing. Just that she's sorry for my loss, that's all.
I see. Good.
What? Is there something you don't want me to hear?
Of course not.
There's something fishy about you, isn't there? You usually don't care what people around you say. The only time you pay attention to what's going on around is when you're guilty.
What do you mean, guilty? Honey, your mom just passed away. Do you think I have time to think about anything else? I'm frustrated too. I want to go over there as soon as possible, but I can't.
I see. You're worried about me. I hope your flight takes off soon.
But even if they do, they'll start with the earliest flight, right? There was no flight for a whole day. My flight was scheduled for midnight, so I might get pushed back. I might not be able to go home for a while after all.
If that happens, you can visit her grave when you get back. Dad and I can handle the funeral and stuff. Your mom and dad are helping out too.
I'm so happy that you are so understanding. If you cried at a time like this, I wouldn't know what to do.
Mom passed away. I wanna cry, but crying won't help.
That's right. You're as strong as I thought you'd be.
Hey, stupid George! I asked Amy. Aren't you going on an overseas business trip with George? And guess what she said? Well, it's been postponed due to the other party's circumstances. I tried to hold back what I wanted to say and played it off like an understanding wife. I deserve some praises. I am Rachel, 32 years old. I lost my mother and my husband left me in a depressed state. What is he doing? I have tried to find out, but without success. He has been giving me nothing but lip service, like, seriously? Although it turned out that he just didn't go on a business trip according to Amy's information, the text from his mom confirmed his affair. Hey, Rach, listen! Mrs. Smith, your blood pressure will rise again if you get excited.
Don't call me that.
Sometimes I want to be like your daughter-in-law. Or I'll forget. So, what's the matter, Mom?
So, I'm at a pizza restaurant by myself now. Didn't you order takeout pizza for the relatives? Yeah, I came to pick it up.
Oh, thanks. I was about to go and pick it up. So you went and got it for me.
That's right. I can only do so much. You should stay with Emily. And there's something I want you to hear. George is here too.
What? Really?
Didn't you say he was out of the country? You said he couldn't fly because of a strike and he couldn't make it to the funeral, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I heard. That's why he should still be overseas.
I would never mistake my own son. I'm pretty sure that's what his voice sounds like. That moron.
I don't know. He was kind of fishy about it. I thought it was a little strange. He said Amy was with him on this business trip. But I met Amy, and she said the trip was postponed.
I see. He lied to you and his colleague and even skipped Amy's funeral. And now he's enjoying pizza.
You just confirmed my suspicions. So, who's he with?
Well, he's with a girl.
I knew it. That's what I thought. Still a bit shocked though.
And he's ordering all kinds of fancy stuff and acting all high and mighty. The woman just said, "George, that's amazing!" And they're both so excited. Emily just passed away, and they're fooling around? It's so weird and disgusting that I can't believe it's my son!
I can imagine.
They're feeding each other! Ew! They're ruining my pizza! They should be fined for ruining a good meal! If I were a lawmaker, I'd enact that law right now!
Where are you, Mom?
Right behind George. The pizzas we ordered aren't ready yet. I'm sitting here waiting.
So close. Wait, but how come you can see everything?
There's a big mirror in the restaurant. I can see all of George's table. All I can see is his back and the woman's face.
That's pretty good positioning, isn't it?
Gosh, he just wiped tomato sauce off her face and licked his fingers. Can't these guys be banned from restaurants? Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up.
You'll have to bear it.
Unforgivable. When you are going through a hard time after losing Emily. I can't believe he made out with her at a pizza restaurant.
I was all sad and crying in front of Mom's coffin just now. Now I've stopped crying because I'm so angry. I don't like to say this to the person who gave birth to him, but he's a piece of trash, isn't he?
Yeah, I can't deny that. I can't stand my son being such a piece of trash either.
What's he like? Is he pretty?
I don't really know her face. She wears too much makeup. She's got this smug tone and goofy look that makes me sick to my stomach.
Hey, can I go there now?
I don't mind, but I can carry the pizza by myself.
I honestly don't care about pizza. I just need to see the look on that tramp's face. I can't just send Mom off with such negative emotions.
Okay. Well, come over.
Why aren't you answering your phone? I know you're bored because of the flight cancellation. I'll deal with anyone who comes to the funeral. Can I ask you a few questions about food?
Oh, sorry. What's wrong with the food?
I was thinking of serving pizza to everyone. I ordered takeouts from a pizza restaurant near 8th Station.
What? 8th Station?
Yes, what's wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. But isn't the 8th Station a long way from the funeral site? The one at W Station is closer to the hospital.
It's not that far. Mom's been saying for a while that she wanted to have the funeral near my parents' house. So we decided to have it at the ceremony hall at Station H, which is the closest to my parents' house. That's why we ordered pizza from the restaurant at Station H. Didn't I tell you that?
I didn't hear anything about that.
Why are you mad? Is something wrong?
No, nothing. I'm not even back yet. I'm still stuck at the airport. That's the only thing that's wrong.
You seem to be a bit on edge, though.
What?
Oh, that's a nice t-shirt. Isn't that Balenciaga? When did you get it?
What?
Oh, you're wearing matching clothes with her. It's expensive, so be careful not to spill tomato sauce on it, okay?
What are you talking about?
You both seem to be getting along well. So, she's Julie. She's so pretty. A bit scary, though. She's so your type.
Wait a minute. Where are you?
Where are you?
At the airport, of course.
Then, who's that asshole eating pizza right in front of me? A doppelganger?
What? What do you mean?
What? I'm right behind you right now.
What? No way! I mean, I checked and you're not there.
Well, I'm hiding. You can't see me from there. I'm behind the chair.
What the?
Don't get up. Don't come over here. Keep looking forward. By the way, there's another person sitting behind your back. Do you know who that is?
I don't dare to check.
Then I'll call her for you. Ta-da! It's her!
You moron! Mom! I've been listening to your sickening conversation all day. I haven't even had pizza yet. I just want to throw up. Why are you here? I came to get my pizza and you are here. I didn't know this.
Someone called me and I rushed over.
You two were such good friends.
We are in a secret relationship.
Don't misunderstand anything. We don't do anything fishy like you do.
We only had dinner.
I ain't worried about that. I mean, your mom passed away, right? Are you sure you're okay to come here?
I don't want to be worried about a jerk who ditched his mother-in-law's funeral just to eat pizza with this tramp. I don't want you worrying about me. She must be really important to you to make you pretend to go on a business trip and then come here to eat pizza. And this girl, Julie?
I didn't expect my mom to be in the same restaurant. What a day.
See, she's mad at you. Stop staring at your phone and feed me.
You! Can she even use her hands? She's so creepy. Her voice gives me goosebumps.
Maybe that's Julie's cute side. I bet George falls in love with her because of that too.
Jeez, bad taste. I hate this kind of pretentious girl. Don't say bad things about Julie.
Hey, George, I have a favor to ask you.
What?
That woman is so annoying. She keeps asking you to feed her pizza. Pretend to be annoyed and shove a pizza slice to her face.
What the heck? I can't do that! I can't do that to Julie! Tell me, are you fine with me disowning you? You good with that? Are you willing to get divorced and be stuck in an alimony hell and not be able to live a human life? Not only me and Mon, but all our relatives will turn their backs on you too. And by the way, my mom might curse you and haunt you. Our family is full of strong women. You'd better weigh that against Julie and decide which is more important. Are you threatening me? Yes, I am. Fair and square. Fine, I'll do it. Heck. Gosh, you really did it! Julie is so pissed off! Shoving pizza to a girl's face! I'd hate it even if it wasn't a girl. You guys made me do it. Everyone's paying attention to you because of Julie's squealing. What you say next is going to be important. What should you do next? That's enough! Don't F with me! Now, break up with her. What? Right here, right now? I can't do that! I'll tell her later, I swear! I don't want to make a scene out of the breakup in this situation. I don't trust you. You lie your way out again. I can't. What? Julie's gonna cry. I mean, she's already crying even now because of you guys. I'm gonna have to make excuses and comfort her now. How can I break up with her now? So, you're fine with Rach crying? She's strong. What are you talking about? She just lost her mom. You do know she's filled with sadness and anxiety. She doesn't sound like that to me. I mean, she said herself she's a strong woman. Not only did you not attend her mom's funeral, you brought a tramp to a pizza restaurant and cheated on Rach. She must be so emotionally damaged. Thanks to you, her lousy, sinful husband. What's wrong with you, Rach? You've been teaming up with my mom all day, messing with me. Because I can't do it otherwise. What? Do you really think we are having fun? My mom was sick and her condition had been deteriorating recently, so even though I was prepared for it, but I just lost my mom. She had just turned 60. You had no idea how sad and painful it is to lose your mother and how much you feel like crying at any moment. I really wanted you to come home right away to support me. But you just had to go on a rock trip, get stuck by a strike. I held back because I didn't want to make you worried. But it was all a lie. When I saw you cavorting with that tramp at the restaurant, you know how shocked I was. I'm sorry. Do you think you can apologize and be forgiven? I can never forgive you for making me suffer like this. That woman and you. I have to make you suffer the pain of losing something. But, you know, we don't have to say goodbye at the pizza restaurant. Then where? A hotel? Shall we make a reservation? No. You've always been such a handful. Now you're going to do exactly as I say. Not that again. Trust me, I'll make sure Julie won't cry or rant. And we'll just quietly get up and leave the restaurant. Even though she's still complaining about the aftermath of what just happened, I don't think I should listen to you two. Don't worry. Trust me, I understand women's hearts best. What the hell is that? Who said? Repeat after me. You're such a slut messing with married men. You only deserve losers. Even pizza is a waste on you. Now, get lost. Huh? There's no way I can say that. Oh, right. Do you know where she lives and works? I know, but why? Of course, it's for the alimony claim. There's no way Julie can pay it. She's just a regular office lady. Okay, time for a short skit. 1 burrito, please. Okay, that'll be $6. I'm an ordinary office worker with no money, but I'm hungry. I'll eat it without paying. You can't do that, ma'am. You have to pay. I'm just an ordinary office worker. There's no way I can pay. Do you think that kind of logic will work in society? Well, that's how it is. Do you understand? What the heck are you trying to say? It's even harder to understand. Oh, well, I tried to make it understandable to you, but you're not very smart. Was it unnecessary? Oops. Hurry up and say what I just said. Every single word. You're such a slut messing with married men. You only deserve losers. Even pizza is a waste on you. Now, get lost. Dang, she's staring at me. Not only Julie, but all the customers are staring at me.
I can't stop laughing at Julie's face.
I can't take it. He really said that. What a jerk. Huh? But look, Julie left without saying anything. See? I told you so. What the hell is this? But this is okay, right? I'm gonna attend the funeral now. I'm so hungry after this breakup. We're gonna have pizza with all the relatives, right? Huh? 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 Your brain must be wired different for you to even be able to say that. Who do you think you are to come to my mom's funeral? I don't want you within a 1-kilometer radius of the ceremony hall. That wasn't the deal. No, there was no deal at all. When did anyone say things would be back to normal? You did. You said if I did what you said, you would let me off the hook with the alimony and stuff. I made no promises, and I don't want a husband like you. I'll divorce you as soon as possible. Then why did you make me and Julie break up? Of course, it's because I can't allow you to be happy. Didn't I say so? You make me so angry. You can't live on your own, can you? You're a housewife. You can't live without me. Don't worry about that. My mom's insurance will pay out. I'll use it as a stepping stone to get a job. There's an insurance payout? How much? 7 grand. Huh? That much? What about my share? Of course, 0. Are you stupid? I'm the beneficiary. This is for me and my dad. That's all. You're just an outsider. Could you keep quiet? What the heck? I'm your husband. You made me sick. Mom? Don't call me Mom, you piece of crap. I'm cutting you off as of today. Rach is my only daughter. If you have any financial problems, I'll support you, Rach. So, George, there's no need for you anymore, you cheating bastard. Mom, thanks, but I can't rely on you too much. I'm fine on my own. What are you talking about? If I hadn't given birth to that garbage, You wouldn't have had to go through all that trouble. I'll take responsibility as the manufacturer. It's cool, but I really can't take advantage of you. Hey, how long do I have to turn my back on you? Like, literally? Oh, don't turn around. I don't want to see your dirty face again. The moment you look at me, I'll pour Tabasco on you. I'll stain your Balenciaga t-shirt. My back has been itching too, probably from that filthy guy behind me. I don't want to go back to the funeral in a filthy state. Maybe I should take a shower before I go back. You're so mean. You're the one to talk. Think about what you've done. Sis right. If you're even remotely late with your alimony payment, I'll take full responsibility. I'll make you disappear. I'm ashamed to have given birth to you. Please tell me you're kidding. No, I'm not. Why should I lie? Okay, you're wasting your time talking to him. We'll get a lawyer for the rest later. Let's get out of here. Hey, I got a pizza. That's right. I'm just trying to kill the time until the pizza is ready. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you. Come on, let's go. Wait a minute. Can I at least drop by to say goodbye to Emily? No need to. And don't call me Emily. I don't want to see your face. I'll never stop hating you for what you did to Rachel. What? What? Rach, that was... What was that? Why are you all confused? She was possessed. What the heck? I'm sorry, Mrs. Green. I'm so sorry. Please don't haunt me. What's wrong with this guy? Must have been a punishment from God. Rach, just go. Let's send your mom off with a clear mind. After that, we completed all the procedures for my mom's funeral, burial, insurance, and so on. I asked lawyer to file for alimony from George and Julie, and we divorced. I thought he would be a goner given his initial attitude at the pizza restaurant, but he agreed to the divorce and payment more easily than I expected. He said that my mom came down from heaven, possessed me, and scolded him. But I don't remember that at all. I got quite a bit of money from the alimony and insurance combined. I was able to get by for a while. I decided to use almost the entire amount for my mom's memorial service and for my dad's living expenses, who is about to retire. I found a new job and I'm now working hard. Mon and I are still good friends and we hang out often. We have fun together and heal the wounds of losing my mom.
Martin, is this a good time? I'm in a bit of trouble at the office.
What's wrong?
We have some trouble with a client. I've been busy dealing with it. I won't be home for a while.
Oh, really? You'll be home pretty late?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make it home tonight.
Yeah, it's snowing like crazy out there. According to the weather forecast, it's going to pile up even more. Arya, rather than taking a chance of coming home tonight, it might be safer just to stay somewhere else.
You've got a good point. I'll probably have to stay overnight at the office.
Well, I'd drive up and pick you up myself, but I'm not used to driving in the snow, so...
Yeah, no pressure.
There's not much we can do. It's rare for it to snow like this.
You're working from home all day today, right?
Yeah, it's nice to be able to work from home on a day like this. You don't even have to step outside.
I wish my company would hurry up and adopt remote working. When we have a heavy snow day like today, or a storm hits, I can't go home until the next day.
Come to mention it, this happened before, right? I think it was during a big storm.
That's right. All the trains were stopped.
Well, it's rare for it to snow this much. You can't stop Mother Nature. I'll take care of the housework. You just concentrate on your work.
Thanks, Martin. Oh, by the way, I'm really sorry, but would you mind washing the bedspread?
What? That thing won't fit in the dryer. You can't hang it out in this weather.
You can just wash it, and I'll figure something out later.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, could you wash the apron in the kitchen too?
Apron? Aria, do you use an apron?
I don't usually. My mother gave it to me as a birthday present. It's a pretty fancy one with a flower pattern. I'm thinking of using it. I just want to wash it before I do.
Okay, got it. I'll wash it.
Oh, sorry, Martin.
What's up?
Come to think of it, you're home, but you were working.
Well, yeah.
I got distracted with business stuff in the snow. I'm sorry I asked you to do all the housework.
No problem. I'm almost done with work. I'll take care of the laundry stuff.
Thanks. Well, I'm going back to work.
Okay. Good luck.
Martin, where are you? Please pick up the phone. Don't tell me you went out in this heavy snow. Do you know what's going on in our yard? I just got a call from the neighbor's wife. She said there was a woman lying in the snow in our yard. She said because we weren't there, she called an ambulance and other stuff. There's no way I can get home in the snow. I don't know where you are, but no, that's what's going on. I just hope the woman's okay. If you see this, please call me, no matter what. Martin, where are you now? The message I sent you yesterday still hasn't been read. Haven't you come home yet? Maybe you turned off your phone? I know someone was taken by ambulance from our yard, so please call me as soon as possible. Hey, do you know how serious the situation is? I don't know where you've been since yesterday. Martin, I hope you know how bad this is.
Hey, Aria. I just took a look at your message. Is this some kind of play or something? You even got the neighbors involved. I don't know if it's the pressure at work or what. You better stop with the weird jokes. So you said you were taken away by ambulance, but to what hospital? You're not going to tell me to come and visit you or something, are you? I mean, an ambulance for something like that is a bit much, isn't it? You're probably lying about being taken to hospital anyway.
Martin, you finally texted me back.
Are you in the hospital? What happened that you had to be taken away?
Huh? I'm still at work.
What? Then when you say hospital by ambulance...
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean you're still at work? I mean, you're off work today, right? Aren't you coming home?
The snow seems to have calmed down this morning, but I don't think going home right now would be a good idea.
What? Wait a minute. You've been at work since yesterday?
Yes, of course.
Huh? You said you were found buried in the snow in the yard and rushed to the hospital by ambulance. I knew it. You're all right, right?
I don't know. We're not really on the same page here. Martin, you're reading the talk history at random, right?
Huh?
Go back and read it again, word for word. After you understand what it says, text me back.
Aria, I read your message.
Did you understand what it said?
Oh my god. There was a strange woman who was taken to the hospital from our house. She was buried in the snow. This is a big deal.
No, it's not a deal. You did this to her.
What?
You're so obvious. Saying it was an act or a weird joke. You made a fool of me.
Did I say that?
There's no point in playing dumb with me like that. Which one of us is the one who's acting?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's enough. It's in the message. There's nothing you can do to fix it now.
No, it was a misunderstanding. I did read the text carefully. I misunderstood.
Was it a misunderstanding that can be explained?
I'm sorry, but I accidentally deleted my message history just now. I can't see our conversation anymore. Well, I can't help it if it's gone, can I? If you don't have the contents of the message, there's no way for you to check.
Are you stupid?
Huh?
With text, even if you delete your own history, the other person's history is still there.
Oh, it is?
And then, I found out the identity of the woman we think was buried in the snow in the yard.
Huh?
Her name is Kayla.
Kayla?
A friend of yours? She's obviously someone I don't know. Who is she?
I don't know her either.
Are you still playing dumb?
That's strange. I thought for sure it was you.
Huh? You thought it was me?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Well, there's no need to question you now.
Huh?
You know that ambulance fiasco we had? Don't you think they've already done some investigating?
Oh, come on. What's with you already? If you have something to say, just come out and say it.
Let me ask you something. Kayla is your lover, right?
What?
I know everything, so there's no point in trying to cover it up. Besides, Kayla isn't the only one you've been cheating with. How much of a scumbag can you be if you're married and you're cheating with 2 people?
No, just there's a lot going on with this.
Well, let's hear about the circumstances, shall we?
I'm sorry.
Well, let me put you on the spot. Let me walk you through the whole scenario. Yesterday, when you found out that I couldn't come home because of the heavy snow, you took advantage of the situation and contacted both Kayla and the other woman you were having an affair with. However, Kayla declined, saying she had something to do. You decided to spend the snowy day with the other fling who took you up on your offer. So you drove over to pick her up. You forgot to lock the front door.
Oh.
And for some reason, while nobody was at home, Kayla came to the house. I don't know why she suddenly decided to come over. I'm sure she must have run out of things she had planned to do, or finished early. The front door was open, so she decided you must be at home, working. She came inside without saying a word to you. She took the liberty of using my apron in the kitchen to cook a meal for you and started cooking.
What?
The pink apron I asked you to wash. Kayla must be a family-oriented woman to serve a home-cooked meal at her cheating boyfriend's house. I don't understand the nerve of using the kitchen or wearing an apron without permission.
Hey, wait a minute.
Then you come home with the other woman you've been having an affair with. Just by looking at the back of the person wearing the apron, you thought I had actually come home early. You were in a panic because you thought that I, your wife, would find out about the affair. You threw the apron-clad woman out into the yard where the snow was beginning to fall heavily without even checking her face.
Was that Kayla?
You and the other woman you were having an affair with did not realize that it was Kayla. You guys had to get out of the house quickly so that your wife in the yard would not notice you. This time you securely locked the door and left. I don't know where you went after that, but you've been with the other one, haven't you?
Well then, what about Kayla? Kayla, what happened to her?
Apparently she sprained both her ankles when you threw her out into the yard.
What?
When she tried to enter the house, the door was locked and she couldn't get in. She couldn't stand up because of the pain in her feet, and she was freezing and couldn't speak because of the heavy snow that started piling up all at once. And on a night of heavy snow, there was hardly anyone walking outside. She must have felt hopeless. It was really by chance that the neighbor's wife found Kayla. When she went outside to shovel the snow from her front porch, she heard a woman's voice screaming for help. She was found buried in the snow and taken to the hospital. The temperature dropped to -6 degrees yesterday. I wonder what would have happened if the neighbor's wife hadn't found her.
Oh my god, is Kayla safe?
Fortunately, she's in stable condition. She needs to stay in the hospital for a while.
Which hospital?
Do you think I would tell you?
What?
When she was thrown out in the snow, she was terrified. Of course she would be. You thought she was me. Don't just come home all of a sudden. You sleep in the garden until morning. She said you were spouting out horribly mean things.
Oh, crap.
That's why she says she never wants to see your face again. She was treated like that by the guy she was dating. She'll probably be traumatized for the rest of her life.
Oh no, you mean I'll never see Kayla again?
Of course you won't. To be honest, I don't feel any sympathy for my husband's girlfriend, but I'm not so insensitive as to provide private information to the person responsible for sending someone to the hospital.
But I won't be able to live with myself with it like this. At least let me apologize to Kayla.
What can you accomplish by apologizing? Do you think that if you apologize, you'll be forgiven? Do you have any idea what a horrible thing you've done?
Yeah, but what else could I do? I didn't think she would come to the house.
I can't believe you would mistake your wife for someone you're having an affair with.
I only saw the back of her head, so it's not my fault. You guys have similar hair. She was standing in the kitchen wearing the apron. It's no wonder that I made a mistake.
Oh, I see then. So if it were actually me that you threw into the yard, it doesn't matter what would have happened, right?
No, it's just that.
Even if I had been left behind in the heavy snow and no one had found me, you'd be okay with that, right?
I didn't say that.
You would have rather just had me go to the other side without being found. Isn't that what you thought?
Don't be stupid. If I did that, I'd become a criminal.
Oh, you were ready to be a criminal, weren't you? What would happen if you were left out in the snow in 20-degree weather? Even a child knows what would happen, right?
No, it's just that I didn't think it would be this bad. I thought you could get into the house on your own.
You locked the door to keep me out. You said you weren't good at driving in the snow. You didn't even try to pick me up from work, but you were more than happy to drive in the snow to play with your lover.
Arya, give me a break. Seriously, I feel terrible.
It's too late to apologize now.
Anyway, I'm worried about Kayla. Please tell me where the hospital is.
I don't want to.
I'm begging you.
You'd better worry about yourself instead of others.
What?
After all the trouble you caused, you think you can get away with it?
What do you mean?
Can't you at least think of the possibility that the police are involved?
Police? No. The police is overreacting.
You know what? A young woman was thrown in the snow by a man and an ambulance was dispatched. That's TV and newspaper material, isn't it?
Oh wait, did the police ask you any questions?
They did ask me a few questions. I wasn't there and was considered irrelevant under the circumstances, so I don't know what happened after that.
Wait a minute. Then what about me? Don't tell me I'm going to be arrested by the police and put in jail.
I don't know.
How can you say you don't know? We're married.
Husband and wife?
That's right. Your husband's in trouble. It's your duty as a wife to help him.
No. Suck it up. That's all I'm saying.
What the hell? That's too insensitive.
Insensitive? You've had 2 girlfriends.
What? No, I mean, married couples are supposed to help each other out in times of need. When they're in trouble, they help each other out, don't you think?
I'm getting creeped out by this husband and wife crap.
What?
I don't want to stay married to a piece of crap like you.
What?
Let's get a divorce.
Divorce?
Yes, divorce.
Wait a minute. Divorce is a big deal.
I've already started looking for a divorce attorney.
No, I'm not getting a divorce.
Don't you realize what you've done?
I'm sorry I threw Kayla out in the yard, but in the end you're fine. We don't have to get a divorce, right?
Listen, let me say it again. You're the one who cheated on your wife with 2 other women.
Yeah, but...
When I'm working overnight at the office, you were trying to make out with a woman in our house.
But besides you, the other 2 were just for fun.
Fun?
Well, more like an extension of my friends. You see, I've been popular with women since I was in school, and out of all of them, I chose you to be my wife.
Excuse me?
That means you were my true love. All the others were just for fun. Out of all my girlfriends. You should be proud that you're the only one who got to be my wife.
That means I'm interpreting that to mean that you were already having relationships with a number of women before you married me.
No, that's...
Okay then, I get it.
No, so...
I think my frustration level is about to hit its limit. I guess I'll ask my lawyer to do the rest.
Hiring a lawyer is a big deal. Let's talk it over again. We're married, aren't we, right?
I don't want to be married to you. That's why I'm hiring a lawyer.
That's terrible. I love you so much.
You've got 2 lovers. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
Shut up.
Well
then, goodbye.
Arya, wait. Please don't divorce me.
After that, I requested an investigation by a detective agency to gather evidence. As I suspected, it was discovered that Martin had been cheating on me with several women even before he married me. I regretted it deeply, thinking that I had married an unbelievable man. Then, with the help of a lawyer who was introduced to me by an acquaintance, I successfully obtained a divorce from Martin. Of course, I filed a claim for compensation against Martin and the other women he had cheated on me with. The house we lived in was in his name, so I quickly left after the divorce. After that, Martin had a lot of trouble ahead of him. Kayla blamed him for throwing her out in the yard and for being too timed. Not to be outdone, Martin made a big fuss, claiming that she had been trespassing in his house. There were also disputes with the other woman he had been having an affair with, and other women he had relationships with. The situation seemed to be in chaos about whether to file a police report and other stuff like that. My ex-husband, who was in trouble, contacted me persistently asking for help. I blocked his texts and phone calls. As for me, I have rented an apartment near my workplace and am living alone in peace. I can walk to the office, so I don't have to worry even if it snows heavily. I'm thinking that if I meet a good guy, I may remarry, but I'm not sure. For the time being, I intend to focus on my job.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.